Welcome back to SN Studios. Today we have a developing and concerning story about a missing teenager, Jay Slater. Jay Slater, a 19-year-old from Oswald Twistle, Lancashire, has been missing since June 17th. Jay had told a friend he was lost in the mountains during his holiday in Tenerife, and since then, there has been no sign of him. What's particularly troubling is the new information that's come to light. According to reports, just hours before Jay vanished, he admitted to friends that he had stolen a £12,000 Rolex and was trying to sell it. Mark Williams Thomas, who is leading the investigation into Jay's disappearance, shared an update on X this Wednesday morning. He has been actively probing the 19-year-old apprentice bricklayer's sudden disappearance from the remote mountainous area of Tenerife. The investigator, who also probed Nicola Bully's disappearance, claimed Jay's friends revealed the missing raver had sent them a Snapchat in the early hours of June 17th in which he admitted to stealing the luxury timepiece. Mr. Williams Thomas reported that Jay was heading to the rented Casa Abuela Tina Airbnb near the village of Masca in a Seat Leon hire car with two older British men just after 6 a.m. when he made the shocking Rolex claim. Mail Online today revealed the first picture of one of those men, who used the name Ayub Abdul to book the £40 a night holiday rental online. Although the former police detective has not been able to verify that an alleged theft took place, he said friends of Jay have assured him that the missing teenager would not have made it up. Mr. Williams Thomas made this new information public to provide some clarity and clear up the total inaccuracies fueled by conspiracy theories. Shortly before 6 a.m, Jay left the infamous Veronica's Strip, where he had been partying with friends on the final night of the 3-day NRG festival in Tenerife's Playa de las Americas resort. He and the two men, who Jay and his friends had spent time with in the previous 2 days, made an hour-long journey on the motorway back to the Airbnb. It was during this journey that Mr. Williams Thomas claims Jay posted a Snapchat saying he had taken the £12,000 Rolex from an unknown person. Mail Online has approached Jay's family about the claims. Police previously said they were investigating a scuffle outside Papagayo Beach Club, where Jay was seen partying the night he went missing. It is believed a fight, involving a burly Eastern European man, who reportedly had his valuable Rolex stolen, broke out after the venue had closed. One of Jay's friends, who had travelled to Tenerife to help in the search, told detectives the alleged incident could have led to his disappearance. Mr. Williams Thomas said he was unable to validate Jay's claim on Snapchat in terms of reported theft. Jay had contact with pals on social media while at the Casa Abuela Tina property. This included a Snapchat picture he sent to friends on the doorsteps of the cottage at 7:30 a.m, in which he was holding a cigarette. Jay was last seen at around 8 a.m, when he tried to make his way back to his holiday accommodation. He asked the owner of the Airbnb when the next bus to Los Cristianos was, but when she said 10 a.m, he set off on foot for what would have been an 11-hour walk. The Airbnb owner later saw Jay walking uphill in the vast mountainous area. Mr. Williams Thomas said Jay spoke to at least 3 friends via message, and on the phone while walking back, telling them he was lost. Friend Lucy Law said Jay had called her shortly after he was last seen to say he was thirsty and had no water and just 1% battery on his phone. Another friend, Brad Hargreaves, said he also spoke to Jay that morning and thought he had veered off the main road and may have slid down rocks. Jay sent his location at both 8:49 a.m. and 8:50 a.m. to friends, which showed him on a hiking trail in the rugged rural Deteno Park. He has not been seen or heard from since. Mr. Williams Thomas claimed Jay left the holiday home because he was spooked. He said, "We have received information that would suggest that Jay left the rental property and he would not return to the rental, even though that would have been the most sensible course of action, and also where he could have charged his phone, got some water, and made contact with friends." The 2 men Jay was with spoke to police on the island before flying back to the UK. Spanish police have said they are not relevant to the investigation. Mr. Williams Thomas, who flew out to Tenerife last week to help, has been conducting his own investigation after Spanish cops called off the search on Sunday. He said his team believes there is no third-party involvement. Mr. William Thomas also said that he ruled out a hostage or kidnapping situation because no credible ransom demand has been made. We've no evidence at this stage to say there was third-party criminal involvement in Jay's disappearance. He added that he still had a number of lines of inquiry to look into and was keeping an open mind. If you enjoyed the content, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more engaging stories.